I'm going to light the world on fire. Every third shot, throw out a wave of fire that burns enemies. Combine that with dual SMGs and we've got a run. Before doing that, I've got 60,000 runes to spend. So to assist with the fire, when enemies die, there's a 5% chance that their burning thing is going to spread to other idiots. Plus 5% per rank, and I'm already strong enough that I can get the rank 15 plus. Every third shot is infinite piercing and double bullet size. This shot also deals 20% extra damage, so we'll maybe just get a few of those. And then 1 extra point into extra fire rate and reload rate, and then a 2% chance to inflict burn or freeze, just because. That's grossly obnoxious. We're gonna start on darkness 3, so this should be really hard. But it's nothing a little fire won't fix, so we're basically going for fire and elemental damage. And I think with the dual SMGs, this is gonna work out okay. There are already a lot of idiots, but we do have that penetration already, so we're gonna have burning penetration.
Is there a doctor in your house?
And let's start with the Electromage right away. Every second shot, call down lightning. That's just gonna help clear things out. The extra fire rate there would have also been good. That's just a fun start of having too many good options right away. Between the burning and the lightning, we'll take care of all these small, weak idiots right away. Next, I think I'm going to go for Bullet Mage, Frost Mage, rather. That way we can freeze the idiots also. So now we're getting all 3 elements right away. They're frozen, they're on fire, and they're getting struck by lightning. I just wanted that little bit of extra room because we're not doing a lot of direct damage yet. So I need the enemies to stop and kind of burn in place for a few minutes. Otherwise, they'll get all up in my face and I'll die. And I don't want to die yet. I still want to light a lot of things on fire. This one's going to be good. Increased fire rate, that would also be great. But I guess they're kind of the same difference, really. This one's actually better because it's like doubling the fire rate. Because now we got double the bullets going out. We lose bullet damage, but we're not relying on bullet damage here. We're relying on getting as many shots off as possible. The more bullets we fire, the more things that light on fire. The more things that light on fire, the happier I am. And the burning condition does spread between idiots pretty frequently at this point. Here's another good run right away. When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 20% chance to refill 3 ammo. We're having a lot of lightning going out, so that's just less reload time for me, therefore more damage, more fire. And keep in mind, on this difficulty level, there's more enemies. The small ones have more HP, and the big ones also have more HP, so... Okay, here's a really good one to find early on. I sometimes don't find this to the very end. Lightning damage increased by 12, lightning area of effect up 75%. So now when the lightning strikes, it does a colossally big area of effect. So we're probably doing more lightning than we are burning damage at this point. Not that I'm going to complain with that. As long as things are suffering, then I'm in a good place mentally. Upgrades are coming in quick simply because we're just getting a lot of shots off. This one individually won't do a lot for me, but Splinter will, and it's kind of the prerequisite. I used to ignore Splinter because I thought it was stupid, and then a wise person in the comment section told me it's actually really good, and turns out it is. And I think it is in this case too, because when the enemies die, once I get it, the bullets splinter when they die, and those have the same effect. So that's just more bullets going out, causing more burning and lightning. Curiously, I'm also going to get Pyro Mage, 50% chance to inflict burn. I know I really already have that, but I want more burning chance, and I need the further skills down that skill line. I am super eloquent with my speech today. I might have had one too many coffees, so my brain reverted back to stupid mode. Okay, we're 3 minutes in. We're absolutely destroying everything so far. We have Fire Starter. Every 4th shot, launch a fireball that deals 40 damage. So that looks... Oop, that was close. It's kind of hard to see the fireballs amongst all the chaos, but basically every 3rd shot's really going to do some damage now, along with the, you know, freezing and electricity and everything. It's already time for the first boss, so we'll get a good idea of kind of where our damage is at right now. Keep in mind they do have more health than they normally do, and we get another level up, so there's a second lightning strike. Potential second lightning strike, I think. The boss is surviving for a good second at least. Yeah, so our damage is pretty solid. Okay, Pyro Affinity. We're gonna lose bullet damage, which we don't care about, but burn damage is up 70%. That's gonna get outrageous. Especially because burning's gonna jump to other idiots along the way, so we just really need to give up with lighting things on fire, which I don't think is gonna be a problem because I really enjoy that aspect. Intense Burn, there's another 35% damage. So, like, looking at him, he's burning for 7 damage per tick if I saw that correctly. Which might not sound like a lot, but that's actually tons. Especially because things are basically always going to be burning at all times. And I'm pretty sure we can ramp it up from there quite a bit.
Delightfully devilish.
Especially with the proper synergies. I'm actually really impressed with this build so far, considering we're 4 minutes in and we're destroying everything, and this is on the hardest I've ever played on. Alright, next. Well, there's a chance. That one's really good because that can heal us when we light things on fire. That basically makes us invincible. Fire rate would also be good, and Splinter. I think I want this just because this will almost make us invincible. Then damage is an afterthought after that. Basically, we're just we're immortal at this point. We light everything on fire so much that we're probably going to get the healing constantly. Even if we don't, we're going to turn this world into ash in a hurry. Even the trees aren't safe from me now. Another upgrade already. We're probably just going to fire a bullet behind us. That's just going to have extra things burning and lightning coming down. The more bullets we can fire, the better. That does kind of effectively increase my fire rate by 33% just on the merit that there's an extra bullet going out. So this will be another good test of where our damage is at. We definitely need to keep ourselves lots of free space because it's going to charge around like that. We're going to do our best to light it on fire and hit it with lightning. Okay, our damage is definitely better than I thought. So there's a choice here. We can increase our fire rate by 66% or we can increase our burn, lightning, and freeze damage by 35%. I think we can get our fire rate up in other ways, so I think we're going to go for Tome of Elements. Basically, my elemental duration. It's more burn damage, lightning damage, and freeze duration. And I mean, we're already doing tons of damage anyway, so I'm not super worried about this run. I think by the end, we're going to be laughing about how easy this is still. I'm going to take Quick Hands. We're going to get a big reload rate and fire rate, so that's both working to get more elemental damage out there. The biggest challenges are still going to be around the bosses. Those are going to be tough to deal with, especially if there's lots of enemies around. And just when the enemies turn into elites or the bigger ones, they're going to have a lot more health. So we need to be able to actually burn through their health quickly. I think I'm seeing the lightning hit for 55 damage already, so that's pretty good. Hopefully we can get that a little higher, and we're starting to get a little bit swarmed now, so gotta pay attention. I think I got a little complacent. I just need to keep firing. That's the main thing. When lightning strikes an enemy that is burning, there's an explosion that deals 25 damage. Yes, please. So we got a synergy at this point. That's going to be a big help. I need to increase my fire rate and reload rate now, though. That's going to be my next step. I think enemies are pretty much always going to be burning before long, so the lightning's gonna hit and make explosions everywhere, so I feel good about that. Another upgrade already. So we'll do Splinter at this point because Splinter's very strong. That's definitely gonna help thin out the crowd because that's a lot more bullets hitting things. Even if it's only for a little bit of damage, I think that still activates burn and freeze and lightning. At the very least, that's just more of everything going out. And so far that seems to be working because a minute ago I felt like I was being a little bit swarmed. Now I feel like the enemies are a little bit sparse. Next I'm gonna take Haste, 20% move speed, 5% fire rate. And I can maneuver around enemies quicker to pick up upgrades more efficiently. And I've been good at about avoiding damage so far. I think with our healing power though, even if we take damage, we'll probably get it back fairly quick. Okay, when an enemy is inflicted with freeze, they lose 25% of their max HP. So that's going to knock their health down in a big way. On top of that, they're also going to be burning and then struck by lightning. So that's really going to kill a lot of the small enemies just because of that. And another upgrade already, we already get Frostfire. So at 12 minutes, our second synergy, when you inflict freeze, also inflict burn damage for 6 per second. Plus all the incredible burn damage on top of that. So when things are frozen, they're really doomed now because they lose 25% of their health. And then they burn for a huge amount of damage. And then if they get struck by lightning, they explode. So I kind of like how that works. I really want more fire rate though. Like we're firing pretty quick with multiple bullets. We could be firing a lot more bullets though. I would feel much better about everything. We're getting upgraded like continually though. Like this is almost happening in real time. We could get Magnetism. Maybe Holy Shield to be better. I'm going to take Holy Shield because that can add lightning damage if we get it to its next level, which is fine because, you know, you can never have too much lightning. I don't think I've taken any damage yet and we already have another level up. We're going to take this just for reload rate. This could actually add burn. We need reload rate. Max ammo never hurts either. But our reload rate still actually is unreasonably slow, I've just realized, so we need to work on getting that up. So let me just walk into this massive field of upgrade orbs. We're coming up to the 10-minute mark. I can't remember if that's when the next boss shows up or not, but it'll be any time now and I'm not particularly worried about it. Okay, here's one I really wanted, fire rate plus 25%. So that's just gonna mean all the more burn, freeze, and lightning getting out there, which already wasn't a problem. We're already taking a victory lap and we've got 10 minutes to go. This really was just thanks to getting the right upgrades at the right times. There's a few more that would definitely still put us over the top, but already we're so stupidly strong that I'm not very worried at all. Okay, here's a good one. Increase reload rate by 5% for every enemy killed. So when we go to reload the next time, it's going to be quite a bit quicker than it was before. Yeah, it's almost instant now, so this will be a lot more damage going out. I didn't even notice the last reload. I don't even know if it shows us the reload thing anymore. Okay, we're getting into stronger enemies. I just want to see that reload. Okay, there is one, but it's quite quick. And obviously with the one-eyed dragon things here, they're going to, we're going to kill less things just because there's less to be killed. So call down lightning to strike a random nearby enemy for 22 damage every second while Holy Shield is active. Yes. That's just more lightning that happens pretty much regardless of what I'm doing. That's going to be doing more than a 22 damage because of all the elemental boosters I have. These are definitely a little bit tougher than the regular idiots, but I'm still not really struggling with them, at least not yet. They do have more health than they've ever had before, and they normally are quite tough, so I do need to pay attention to not get swarmed. And I think I just need more of them on screen. It seems counterintuitive, but I need to be hitting lots of things to take the full effect of this build. Look at all these upgrade points. I don't know if I just haven't been down here or if I'm killing things off screen that much, but that was a huge field of upgrade points. In the next level up, I'm going to do take aim on here. We're going to get more bullet speed and less spread, but I'm working towards things like penetration and automatically kill things below 20% HP. Because between the burn and the lightning and everything, things are going to be whittling their health down a lot, so that's just going to help clear them out. And also my splinter shots might actually still have that effect, so we'll just be really thinning out idiots quickly. Oh, we found the next boss, so we're just going to do kind of range shots on him as quick as we can. Oh, okay, the red orbs are getting a little bit annoying, and I'm starting to feel a little bit crowded, but I think as long as we're hitting lots of different things, we're going to be just fine. He's lasting longer than I thought he would, but this boss is really tough. In fact, he's tougher than he's ever been before for me. Pretty sure, though, he still won't last long. He's not super dangerous. He just spawns a bunch of little things that kind of fly toward me. We'll obviously kill them quite easily because, well, you know, we're us. Just keep lighting everything on fire and smiling. I'm going to back off just a little bit to give myself a little bit more room to maneuver. I mean, he'll die to lightning and burning and freeze anyway, so we're able to, you know, there he goes. So hopefully that's a good one for our build. Let's just wander over there. We get a plus 10% fire rate every time we inflict burn. We inflict a lot of burns, so okay, we basically unload our whole clip in an instant. Okay, so now we just need to do away with the reload altogether, and then we'll be getting somewhere. This is gonna be fun. I need a bigger clip or something. This definitely works well, because it's just an absolute onslaught of bullets. And I'm pretty sure I still haven't been touched by a single thing of damage yet. We've been definitely close a few times. But I'm already at the point where I'm just doing a big loop, killing everything, trying to pick up the upgrade points. Speaking of which, let's do rubber bullets. So the bullets are going to bounce once, and they're going to give us plus 10% fire rate on top of that. So, I mean, yeah, that's just even better because the bullets are now just going to bounce to other idiots. And yeah, the results, I don't know what to say at this point. Everything dies. Everything's on fire. It's really just not a challenge at this point. The next boss might be, because the next boss is definitely hard, but I think we'll be all right. Still would like a bigger clip because I basically just unload it instantly and then it's a reload. And you can light on fire and you can light on fire. I think the biggest challenge is seeing. I could definitely walk into enemies if something happens to survive. Luckily not much does because it's just complete damage going out. So next we're probably going to take this plus fire rate, 1 max ammo plus bullet speed. Fire rate means nothing to me at this point really, because the more things that die, the faster the fire rate is anyway, but I know that works its way up to bigger, better upgrades. 6 minutes to go. Not sure if I'm going to be able to survive. Yeah, the SMGs just work way too good when it comes to chance on hit things. The enemies are starting to pile up just a little bit. They're clearly spawning harder now. And I think we're about to run into the next boss. So we'll see how that goes. Not particularly worried. I think these guys are starting to thin out a little bit. The boss should be appearing any second now, and then we'll light him on fire. Okay, there he is. He does the laser thing, so as long as we're avoiding that, we're okay. I'm gonna get Siege. When I'm standing still, there's a 33% chance to not need to reload. Or not use ammo, rather, so I should just be able to get bigger sort of salvos off. Whoops. Oh, I didn't actually get hit there. I don't know what happened. I felt like I got hit. But that's fine. I won't complain with that. I still have my shield, plus all of my health. And now we're just trying to bully the boss a little bit while thinning out the red shooting idiots, because those can hurt. Okay, that was quick. Well, I guess I'll just take the Tome of Rage for 66% fire rate. I'm going to lose bullet damage, but I don't do any bullet damage anyway, so some of the fire rate's even quicker now when I'm killing things. Like, even at the very core, like my just basic speed is so quick, I can kind of just go like that. And I just hear things dying everywhere. As long as there's a lot of things on screen right now, yeah, I mean, the results speak for themselves. I don't know what my rounds per minute is at its peak, but it's absolutely obnoxious. And I'm killing things so far away now that, like, I can hardly be bothered. Oh, look, there's the other boss. I forgot about this one. There you go. Is that good? Or were you dead? No, he's still alive for a sec. He's definitely taking all sorts of damage, though. Hold on, this should do it. I can't see if he's dead or not. There he goes. That was pretty ridiculous considering, okay, burns last twice as long. Because we needed more damage, for sure. I don't really know what to do at this point. I'm just going to sit here and light the world on fire like I said I was going to. Oh, I just realized that increased my clip size to 99 too. That's why I can do this. Should I let everyone get a little bit closer? Yeah, come on in. Don't be shy. There we go. Then we just go like that, and we, the game's lagging. I don't think it really matters at this point. Let's just get bigger pickup range. Just absorb more of these for more upgrades. So I'll take a walk, let everyone get a little bit closer, then I'll kill everyone. Then I'll take a walk and pick up all those and run into the mass. And I have this, so we get extra fire rate, reload rate, blah, 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 blah. So that's a good synergy too. I think that's our third synergy. We obviously needed that because we were struggling pretty hard at this point naturally. I'm feeling optimistic. Plus we get another one of these. I guess we'll just take this one. Increase reload rate by 5%. It's mostly what I'm after there. We do get increased damage for 1 second after reloading. That means nothing to us because our base bullet damage is so weak anyway. So, yep, the game is definitely lagging a little bit. I wish it was lagging more, but we'll see if we can get there still. We got 2 minutes left. This will help a lot. Piercing, +1. So our bullets are going to go through +1 more idiots. So, yep, all the more damage going out, all the more bullet contact, all the more fire and freeze and lightning that's about to happen. And yeah, we just spiral the damage out in all directions. These guys want to die, so we'll definitely finish them off. Okay, here's every XP has a 10% chance to refill ammo. Okay, interesting. I wish I read that before because we're going to be refilling some ammo as we go, as long as we're walking. So we're kind of multitasking here. We're just going to keep going and probably just constantly firing now. Well, we do reload, but the reloads are so quick that it really doesn't matter. Yeah, this was a good build. I kind of like this one. And this was on like the harder version of the harder version of the harder version. Automatically kill enemies below 20% HP, even better. A lot of things are burning and frozen, and yeah, so a lot of things are just gonna pop instantly to that. Maybe let's let them come in close if we can. Yeah, that's it guys, come on in. And then boop. And yeah, so we're able to clear out even the big masses of them. We probably are better off doing that just because we'll hit more things, and the more things we hit, the more damage we do. 53 seconds left. So fan fire, when shooting your last ammo, shoot, you know, a circle of bullets. We do that once in a while, so we'll just fire even more bullets out there without me having to really think about it. And the less I'm thinking about it, the better I do. Everyone there dies a horrible, horrible death. 30 seconds remain. We're just gonna keep on doing what we're doing. I don't know what our burn damage is at, but I'm seeing some damage readouts for like hundreds. I saw one for 400, I think. There's 135. I don't really know what's doing the damage at this point. I kind of lost track of where it's all coming from. I know the lightning's probably hitting pretty hard. Oh, well, we're at it. Inflict burn on nearby enemies as you run. So if they're not already somehow burning, they will be to that also, which is tons of damage. Plus when they freeze and burn, that's extra damage. And also burning plus lightning is extra damage. So I think we won that one. We had 5 by 9, I think, so 45 power-ups. We killed almost 10,000 idiots.